Hello and welcome to my very first video, guys. So as you can probably tell by the title of the video and also by the first slide on the video, we are going to be calculating the voltage and also the current going through a circuit while also breaking it down. So on each slide you are going to see the certain processes which I am going to take and also which you can also take yourself if you do wish to go through it as well while watching the video. And in the very top left hand corner of each slide you will see either a yellow P or a yellow S, which will indicate whether or not we are going to be using either a series or parallel calculation to help calculate the voltage and current while still breaking down the circuit. So without further ado, here is the circuit which I have drawn, and as you can see we are going to be using a series calculation. And one of the things that you want to do as well when you are going through this is you do always want to start from the far right hand side, or whatever side is opposite to the voltage input. So as you can see, it is a 6-volt circuit. So I thought, as it is the first video and maybe it is your first time actually going through any of this sort of thing or learning this, so yeah, I thought I'd just start off with something quite nice and simple for now. And yeah, so as you can see from the bottom part of the video, you can see the calculation that we are going to be using. So RT, which will be the total resistance. So we are going to be adding resistor 7 and resistor 8 together. So resistor 8 and 7 are going to be 9 and 3, which have 9 ohms and 3 ohms. So as you can see right there, I've already worked it out for you. So obviously 9 plus 3, quite easy math, is 12. Don't forget to also put the ohms as well, because if you are going to be doing this for an assignment or a college exam or anything to do with engineering or indeed science, you do always want to make sure that you do put ohms or any unit which you are currently which you are going to be measuring. So the next slide, as you can see, I've already broken out down the circuit from the first one because we've already worked out that it was 12 ohms. So with this one we are going to be using a parallel calculation, which you can see at the very top right hand side. So if you were to put into your calculator 1 minus open bracket 1 over 12 plus 1 over 12 close bracket, that will then give you the 6 ohm answer for that. So going back to the first slide, you can see here, just get a pen just so you can see it properly. So right here you can see that 12 has actually gone down to 6 because that is the answer that we did get for calculating those two resistors. Okay, so again we are going back to the series calculation where we are going to be adding the two 6s here, which will then give you 12 ohms, because obviously 6 plus 6 is indeed 12. On to the next slide. Once again we have gone a step further and broken down that circuit. Again, as you can see, we are using the parallel calculation, and this is what you are going to need to put into your calculator. So I'll give you a few seconds just to put that into your calculator if you do wish to calculate it as we are going along. Okay, great. Right, another thing that I do want to point out as well, when I was actually putting this PowerPoint together, there was a few technical problems. So the first diagram I did draw on here, and then I copy and pasted it onto each slide, and then slowly individually took away each part which I needed to do, and it kind of messed up a little bit. So you can probably see just here there are some numbers behind it, and also this weird line here. Don't worry about that. Just completely ignore that. because that is the way the circuit is meant to look, but without those extra lines. But yeah, okay, so we've done that anyway now. On to the next slide. So we are going to be calculating the 2 and the 4, so this one here. So again, back onto this slide. I do apologise if it is a little bit confusing, because I am going backwards and forwards to each slide, just so you can see where I have got these numbers from. So as you can see, we do have 6 ohms here, and then we are going to be using the parallel calculation again, because these two resistors are on the same line. So once you have done that, you will get 3 ohms. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. So that'll be the final calculation that you do. Just going back up to one slide just so you can see the previous one. So we did take the 3 from here and the 3 from here. Adding those two together will give you 6. So altogether for this circuit, you will have 6 ohms running in that circuit. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video now. It was short and sweet, but yeah, I thought I'll just quickly make a quick video just so you can see how to calculate the current going through a circuit. I hope you enjoyed. If you do have any questions, feel free to add any comments to the video, and be sure to also follow me on my social medias as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.